Good afternoon. Welcome to SAIT's Spring 2026 Convocation Ceremony. Please stand if you are able.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends, welcome to SAIT Spring 2026 Convocation Ceremony. I'm Janet Welch, SAIT's Vice President Academic, and it's my honor to MC today's ceremony. Graduands, today is the culmination of your hard work, ambition, and determination. Your lectures, assignments, capstone projects, and exams, all of it has led you here to this moment. We couldn't be happier to come together and celebrate your achievements. Before we get underway, let's remember that Convocation is a day to cheer on all our graduates, from the first to cross the stage to the last. Please show your respect by staying for the duration of today's ceremony. Oki, Abawastich, Dani Tada, Tanshe, hello. We are located on the traditional territories of the Nitsusapi Blackfoot and the people of Treaty 7, which includes the Siksika, the Bigani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Ahi Nakota of Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We are situated in an area the Blackfoot tribes traditionally called Mohkinstsis, where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. We now call it the City of Calgary, which is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta. I am deeply grateful to be able to live, work, and learn on this land, and I honor the rich history and culture of its original caretakers. At this time, I'd like to invite Randy Turning Robe Jr., member of the Siksika Nation, and the Turning Robe Drum Group to perform an honor song in recognition of our graduands. The Turning Robe Drum Group is a fifth-generation powwow drum group. Please welcome them. Thank you to Randy and the Turning Robe Drum Group for that powerful opening. I'd also like to thank Morgan Milax for doing such a wonderful job singing O Canada, as well as our pipers today, Bill Hawes and Michael O'Sullivan. And a special thank you to our graduates in our photojournalism program. They captured the beautiful images you saw on the screen as you entered the auditorium. Graduates, today is a big day. You will cross the stage, accept your credential, and take part in a rite of passage that holds meaningful significance, not only for you, but for everyone cheering you on. Today is a day you will always remember. This auditorium is brimming with pride and anticipation. But let's find out who's most excited, the crowd or the grads. So let's start with all the supporters in attendance today. Family and friends, make some noise for the class of 2026. Okay, that's going to be tough to beat, but SAIT faculty and staff, it's your turn to get loud. Pretty good. I have a feeling, though, our grads can do better. Class of 2026, give us your all. Well done. We all have a reason to cheer today. Graduates, you dared to be bold, to pursue the education, the career, and the life you want. You overcame obstacles, stepped out of your comfort zone, persevered, and achieved excellence. You dreamed about this moment, and it's here. As the ceremony unfolds, I hope you'll look back with pride, look ahead with exhilaration, and most importantly, take this all in. Peer out into the crowd as you cross the stage and share a smile with a loved one or your fellow grads. Be present and savor this feeling of accomplishment. You've earned it. Let's introduce today's platform party. Members of the platform party, please stand to be acknowledged when you hear your name. Dr. David Ross, SAIT President and CEO. David Erickson, Chair, SAIT Board of Governors. Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations. Patrick Creary, Valedictorian. Wim Powell, Honorary Degree Recipient. Abe Armagon, President's Medal recipient. Sophie Delakey, President's Medal recipient. Dr. Neera Arora, Registrar. Scott Robinson, Associate Registrar. Jim Zoutner, Dean, School of Construction. James Overall, Dean, School of Hospitality and Tourism and School of Business. Hala DeHay, Associate Dean, School of Hospitality and Tourism. Emily Barassa, Chief Financial Officer and Vice President, Corporate Services. Paul LeCap, Associate Vice President, Marketing. Brian Bowman, Associate Vice President, Advancement. Jennifer Russell, Director, Indigenous Engagement. Randy Turningrobe Jr., member of Siksika Nation. Enda Morley, Associate Dean, Academic Services. Scott Pohorolik, Associate Dean, School of Hospitality and Tourism. Blair Marsden, Associate Dean, School of Construction. Tanya Tam, Director, Major Capital Projects. Livia Colby, Director, Commercial Services. Richard Strubunt, SAIT, Board of Governors. Sanjeev Kad, SAIT, Board of Governors. Cameron Ruff, SAIT, Board of Governors. Veer Rajgor, SAIT, Sub-President. And last but not least, the academic chairs from the School of Construction and the School of Hospitality and Tourism. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, members of the Platform Party, graduands, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I declare SAIT's Spring 2026 Convocation Ceremony duly assembled for the conferring of parchments. I would now like to invite SAIT's President and CEO, Dr. David Ross, to bring his greetings to the graduating class.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. That was pretty lame. Good afternoon, everyone. Boy, a learning crowd. Chair Erickson, fellow board members, honored guests, certainly all of the graduates in front of me, faculty, staff, family, and friends, welcome. Welcome to SAIT's Spring Convocation for 2026. It's an important time. It's an important time to remember, but it's an important time to look forward as well. It's a moment when we often talk about things like resiliency, and you've proven your resilience, I believe, by adapting, by pushing through, and of course, for all the graduates arriving here today. But I want to talk about something a little different today. Something just, I believe, as important, and that's leadership. Because every one of you leaves here today, I believe, with the ability to lead. Now, folks, that could mean leading a team, that could mean leading in your workplace, leading in your community, and sometimes it simply means leading yourself. Holding to your values, making good decisions, and continuing to move forward, even when things perhaps get a little difficult. Wherever it shows up, don't be afraid to lead. So how do you do that? How do you do that? You need to use, I believe, what in part you've learned here. And importantly, use how you've learned here. Through applied learning, through real-world projects, your connections with industry. You haven't just studied your field, I know you've practiced it. You've solved real problems, worked with real partners, and developed confidence to step into what comes next. Bring forward your ideas. Don't be afraid to build. Don't be afraid to question. Don't be afraid to innovate. Resilience helps us endure. And leadership, I think, that's what helps move us all forward. Not only as a province, but as a country and beyond. And leadership, as well, is not defined when things are easy. It's often defined in how you respond. How you respond when they're not so easy. It's in how you deal with setbacks. How you get back up. How do you choose to move forward when the path isn't perhaps clear? You also are dealing in a world where truth can even feel blurred. You've heard that opinion and fact are often treated as the same thing. Well, they're not the same thing. And I believe strong leaders take the time to figure out, to listen, take the time to question, take the time to find out those kernels of truth, and most importantly, help clarify and understand what matters. So from all that, there's really no single way to lead. You need to pick your own path. Not all leaders rely on the same skills. Not all leaders rely on the same strengths. You'll enjoy and develop your own style. So for me, I started out in a very small town in rural Nova Scotia, very small community, quite out of the way. I can share with you in that small town, the leadership there wasn't certainly about titles. It was really about responsibility. And it showed up in I think, several important ways that have helped me. It showed up in how you helped your neighbor, how you made sure people were okay. Because in a place like that, a remote place like that, I watched my parents, my role models, and how they set all of that up. Not just for themselves, but for others. And I'll share with you that experience really helped shape how I lead. And I know now you have the chance to shape how each and every one of you are going to lead as well. You're going to figure out what works for you, what you're good at, what you value, what you can sustain over time. That's what makes leadership, I know, very real. With all of that, I also want to recognize that you take these next steps, but I think it's important to understand and recognize that you didn't get here alone. And graduands, if you could, first of all, join me in thanking the faculty and staff who have supported you, challenged you, traveled alongside you on your journey. Please. They deserve our thanks. And as well, you didn't make this journey without your friends, your family, and all of the people that have helped you along the way. Please join me in a round of applause. So here we are, not at the end, I think really at the beginning. The future is not something to wait for. It's really right in front of you. Act on it. You've taken on something challenging and you've succeeded. So today, when you cross this stage, not just with a credential in your hand, but with the confidence that comes from earning it and from knowing how to use it and apply it. You're ready. Let's go forward, full of confidence, full of purpose, ready to lead in your own way. The opportunity is yours. With that, congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, President Ross. Now I'm honored to introduce the Chair of SAIT's Board of Governors, David Erickson.
Thank you, Janet. Good afternoon. I like it. President Ross, fellow board members, honored guests, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. As board chair, I've had the privilege of standing in this room many times. 3 times a year, we gather at the Jubilee Auditorium to celebrate you, our soon-to-be SAIT alumni. Every time, there's a clear and consistent feeling. You can see it, feel it, and occasionally even hear it. And to me, that feeling has a name. It's joy. That's why I really look forward to these ceremonies. I don't know about you, but I think we could all use a little more joy in our life. With everything going on in the world, we need more of the things that light us up and bring us together. This was clear during the Artemis II mission, a historic 10-day expedition around the moon. What stood out to me wasn't just the mission itself, it was really how people rallied around it. From watching the rocket blast off to hearing the story of one crew member who named a crater after his late wife, people came together and shared in something bigger than themselves. That's why I hope you will take the moment to see and feel and hear the joy in this room today. These moments deserve your attention. You've earned it. Getting to this stage took hard work. Those late-night study sessions, capstone projects, and even the group projects that tested your patience. Every moment of uncertainty and challenge built something in you, resilience and perseverance. Those aren't skills you're done with, though. You're going to build them on an ongoing basis. You're going to need to keep growing them every day of your career. The world you're stepping into is unsettled and will continue to throw twists and turns. Sometimes the path forward will be uncomfortable. I know that from experience. Late in my career, I was asked to step into a role I originally said I didn't want. I was asked to run a company with a very important and impactful mandate that was in turmoil. Although the prospect of this new role was very daunting, I knew deep down that it was truly in the best interest of the company and the people it served to assume the CEO role. I also knew in my heart that it was the right thing for me. It took me exactly where I needed to go. Sometimes the things you're not sure about end up mattering the most. That's why it's okay to be uncomfortable. You won't always feel ready or get it right. You'll make mistakes. But what really matters is that you learn from them and keep going, building that resilience and perseverance. Today, you're leaving SAIT with the proven ability to learn. While that may not seem like a big deal, it's exactly the skill set you'll need to work and thrive in tomorrow's uncertainty. New technologies will emerge, industries will shift, and change will remain constant. But you're already proven you can adapt and figure it out. That's not nothing, it's everything. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Chair Erickson. President Ross will now present our Spring 2026 honorary degree.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce our honorary Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism recipient, Wim Pauw. Wim was born in Utrecht, the Netherlands in 1946, the oldest in a family of 11 children. The post-World War II austerity of his childhood instilled in him the values of saving, of hard work, and of perseverance. In 1969, Wim's curiosity for adventure brought him to Canada to study engineering at the University of Manitoba. With his degree in hand, he worked, the walk part will come later. He worked as a fishing guide in Yellowknife, then set off hitchhiking to Panama, a trip that he actually never finished, but off he went. But like many young international travelers at that time, Wim made a brief stopover in Banff in the fall of 1971 and never left. Wim fell in love with Banff's mountain playground and found his footing there as an electrician with Henry's Electric. In 1975, he bought the company from its founder, grew it through determination and hard work, and quietly saved. He channeled those savings into commercial real estate. By 1993, he sold Henry's to one of its employees and turned his full attention to development. Wim's commercial real estate venture began actually in 1985 with the acquisition of the iconic Caribou Corner building in Banff. In '92, knowing nothing about the hotel industry, he built the Banff Caribou Lodge. In 2000, Wim consolidated his holdings into Banff Caribou Properties. Today, one of Banff's most respected hospitality companies and largest employer. In 2009, Wim started a new chapter to implement his unwavering commitment to give back. Not only did he initiate his succession plan of selling his company to employees over time, he also, with his late wife Nancy, established the Wim and Nancy Pauw Foundation. Since the foundation's inception, the foundation has donated more than $23 million to the Bow Valley community organizations, supporting education, health, wellness, Indigenous programming, food security, and accessible recreation. Perhaps most ambitiously, the Foundation announced a $30 million donation to establish a world-class hospitality and tourism center at the YWCA Banff in partnership with SAIT. This project was born from Wim's long-held dream of creating a place where aspiring hospitality professionals can learn and build fulfilling careers in one of Canada's most iconic tourism-based communities. Please have a look at the screen.
I was born and raised in a small village in Holland. Came from a big family, 11 kids. I always wanted to travel. You get adventures, want to see the world.
It's this really compelling story of an immigrant coming here, falling in love with the place, and then wanting to be an entrepreneur and put down roots here.
People come to Banff to put a smile on their faces. They come here for skiing, they come here for cycling, whatever it is. They want a nice meal, they want a good bed to sleep in. And that's what I try to provide in the hospitality business.
He created this amazing company that has lifted the bar for hospitality. When we talk about the latest project with the YWCA and SAIT, that's a vision he's had for quite a long time. He's wanted Banff to be the place where you could come to learn how to be the best of the best. It's incredible that that is now becoming a reality. He's taken that success and put it directly back into the community.
I also believe very much that if you make money in town, you should give back to the town.
Once we started getting the foundation off the ground and Wim was witnessing the amazing impact that it was having for community members, he got really energized by, let's get it going.
In any community, if people were a little less lucky than you have been, the better off they are, the happier the community is going to be.
Wanting to make life easier for people, wanting it to be equitable. He's really proud now to see his work in action.
He likes to enjoy life. He likes to get outside. A lot of the work he's done is to share that with other people in the community. And that's what keeps us here, is this love of life in the mountains. Wim has shown us how important that is and really brought us all together.
You make us all so proud, and we're so proud that you represent Banff and that you love Banff so much. You've made us a more happy, healthy place, and we can't thank you enough.
Very few different factors for success. Place where you end up in the first place, the person you are yourself, and the people around you. So get out there, surround yourself with happy, curious, good, well-educated people. Together as a team, you can make something out of it.
Wim, I'd now invite you to stand. As we've just seen, Wim Pow embodies the values we live by really here at SAIT. Values like learning by doing, lifting others up, dreaming big, and giving back. For those of us who have had the pleasure to meet Wim, you really are, I can't say this enough, struck by his authenticity, his humility, and his character, great sense of humor. If you happen to be walking the streets of Banff, there's a good chance you're going to see him, riding his bike perhaps, one of his true passions in life. He represents the qualities we hope all of our alumni strive for in their own careers, in their own lives. A strong work ethic, a focus on surrounding themselves with amazing people to achieve shared success, a dedication to philanthropy, and a genuine commitment to being a good human. His vision for the future of hospitality and tourism in the Bow Valley corridor and beyond is one that truly here at SAIT we're very honored to be part of. I would now invite Wim Pa to join Chair Erickson at center stage to receive his honorary Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism degree.
It is my privilege to confer this honorary Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism Management to this distinguished Albertan.
On behalf of all assembled here today, I introduce SAIT's newest honorary degree recipient, Wim Pa. Please.
Thank you, President Ross and Chair Erickson, and congratulations, Wim. President Ross will now introduce our 2026 President's Award winners.
In 2016, the year of SAIT's 100th birthday, our centennial, I established the President's Medal awarded to graduating students who demonstrate not only outstanding community citizenship, but also significant academic achievement. Today, I am very pleased to present the President's Medal to not one, but two School of Construction graduates, Abe Armagon and Sophie Delicki. Abe is a resilient student leader whose impact spans global and local communities. Following 2 years of humanitarian service in West Africa, he returned to earn top academic honors here at SAIT. As president of the Construction Project Management Student Association and SAITSA, he rebuilt organizations, expanded engagement, and advocated for more than 30,000 students. With extensive volunteer work and national advocacy, Abe has combined vision, discipline, and service to create lasting, positive change across disciplines and communities worldwide. Sophie is a dedicated student leader committed to enhancing the student experience and expanding opportunities for women in construction. Through her leadership with the Construction Project Management Student Association, she mentored a large volunteer team, strengthened operations, and helped raise more than $100,000 to support events, mentorship, and industry engagement. With industry experience on major projects and active roles in governance and student life, Sophie connects peers with opportunities and employers while driving inclusive, impactful change that fosters a more supportive and opportunity-rich environment on campus. Yeah, please. Now, Abe and Sophie have also worked closely together throughout their time at SAIT. So it's really special to see them celebrate this achievement together. I'm pleased to call on Abe and Sophie to accept the President's Medal. Please join me in congratulating them. I got to get this on without knocking your head off.
President. Thank you, President Ross, and congratulations, Abe. And just one moment, technical difficulty here. Sorry, there's people talking behind me. Do you?
We'll get Dr. Ross to come on stage and carry on with the President's Medal for the club.
Oh, for the club.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
You're up.
Yeah, it's on the telephone.
Thank you. Now you get to look behind the curtain a bit and see what actually happens when all that's being made. Each year as well, we honor, very honored to award President Student Leadership Awards to an outstanding student club for their innovation, their initiative in creating what are opportunities for SAIT, but most importantly for their students, their fellow students, connecting them with industries and the communities that they're going to be part of. Our award recipients join a long list of graduates who begin their community service while studying here at SAIT and have gone on to be our city builders, not only just though in Calgary, far beyond. They're innovators, they're trailblazers. They do meaningful things to help build our country and beyond. I'm pleased to recognize this year the Enactus SAIT Club as recipients of SAIT's 2026 President's Student Leadership Award. Enactus SAIT is an institution-wide student organization empowering students to really transform ideas into what are sustainable social, economic, and environmental goals that have impact through entrepreneurship. They're recognized nationally. The team delivers award-winning projects, inclusive programming, campus-wide engagement, including SAIT's first 24-hour hackathon. With more than 40 members and about 3,000 volunteer hours, Enactus fosters leadership, it fosters innovation, collaboration, while strengthening community partnerships, which is part of our core values of this institution. In preparing industry-ready, socially responsible leaders through impactful projects and participation in what are global competitions. So with that, congratulations. Congratulations to Enactus SAIT, our 2026 President's Student Leadership Award recipients. We're all very proud of your impact. Thank you.
Okay, back on track. Thank you, President Ross, and congratulations, Abe, Sophie, and all award recipients. And now I would like to introduce our valedictorian, Patrick Creary, graduating from the Culinary Arts program in the School of Hospitality and Tourism. As Patrick crosses the stage today, he adds a culinary diploma to his already impressive list of achievements. He has a Bachelor of Arts in Drama from Queen's University and a post-secondary diploma in classical theatre from the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts. He is a conservatory graduate of Second City in Toronto and holds a public relations certificate from Mount Royal University. Patrick brings a uniquely diverse background to the stage today, shaped by a career that spans the arts, aviation, and public relations. A bilingual performer, he has worked as an actor in theaters across Western Canada, as well as in television and film. He has also produced theater shows, short films, and web series. Along his creative pursuits, he spent nearly 16 years as a flight attendant with WestJet and worked as an associate at National Public Relations in Calgary. Patrick will be returning to SAIT this September to further his passion for culinary arts in the Baking and Pastry Arts program. Please welcome Patrick Cleary.
Yes, we made it! Woo! I mean, some of you have been here for 4 years, maybe even longer, to get to this point, so give yourselves a round of applause. Go on, don't be shy. This is a moment, so take it in. This is your black belt moment. When my family and I trained in karate, our goal was to get our black belts. And as we got closer, our senseis started to impress upon us that achieving a black belt was a great and meaningful accomplishment, but it's actually the moment that true learning begins. You've demonstrated commitment to a goal and done the work to get here. You have reached a level. As you continue on in the workforce, it's time to hone your skills, build on your foundations, and refine your fundamentals as you work towards mastery. I'd also like you to think about being of service. I mean, yes, we're all working to make money. That F-150 Raptor's not gonna buy it myself, am I right? But I think it's about serving others through the work that you do. Do your work with love. Do it with intention. Whatever job you're doing, do it to the best of your abilities. Be the person that when you walk in the room, they say, "Oh, good, you're here." And do it with humility. Move forward in life with a beginner's mindset. Be curious. Be open. Continue to learn. Just take the note. I want to let you know that the greatest gift you have right now is your youth. Now is the time when you go out and you try all the things and take the risks because time is on your side. When you're young, you can do the outrageous things because you don't know how hard it's actually gonna be. Did you know that the highest batting average in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame belongs to Ty Cobb's, and it's .366? That means he was successful 37% of the time. And that batting average is the best of the best, a 37% success rate. So don't be afraid to swing and miss. Failure is how you learn, so fail faster. Take risks. Say yes to the projects you're not sure you can do. Reach higher than you're currently comfortable doing because growth happens outside your comfort zone. To my mature colleagues, congratulations. You made the choice either to improve yourselves or to change direction completely, and that takes a lot of bravery. And you did it. I'm so very proud of you. It's really hard when you get to a certain age to go back to being uncomfortable. So bravo. And a huge shout out to all the international students. You left your home countries to come here and study, many of you in a language that is not your first, and here you are. You did it! You're all pretty extraordinary. As you go out into the world, I'd like you to consider this. You are responsible for building the career you want and the life you want. Go learn the things you want to learn. Do the kind of work you want to do. Get a mentor. You need help? Your instructors from SAIT are all still here, and the school's not going anywhere. And if they can't help you, I guarantee you that they know someone who can. I encourage you to begin with the end in mind. Just as a building starts with blueprints, or you develop a work plan for a meal or event, so should you think about the life that you want to live. Really give it some thought. Where do you want to live? Do you want to travel? How much money do you want to make? Once you've got that clear vision, reverse engineer it. As the saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And then remember, it's not going to be a straight line. In Brian Tracy's book, Flight Plan, he says, one day I learned a remarkable fact. When you fly in any airplane headed to any destination, you will be off course 99% of the time. He goes on to say, from the time you start on your journey of life towards your destination, you will have to make continual course corrections. You will have to start, stop, go right or left, move under or over obstacles, and often retrace your steps. These are the essential experiences you require to become the kind of person you need to achieve any kind of lasting success. So, keep learning and keep growing. Any learning and growth just makes you a better you. And hey, it's okay to change your mind. So says your 55-year-old college graduate with his third or fourth kick at the can. So in conclusion, I'd like to leave you with an inspirational quote from someone I absolutely love and admire, the Muppets. Be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. It's up to you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you, Patrick, and congratulations again. Graduands, let's take a moment to reflect on all that led you here and where everything you've learned will take you. Please have a look at the screen.
Welcome to this moment. It's ours. It's a celebration, an acknowledgement of all our hard work. It's the day we've been waiting for. And to get to this moment, there have been so many more. Moments of collaboration, discovery, inspiration, and where we've turned, can I do this? Into, yeah, we got this. We've put in the work to do the work. From early mornings to late nights, from all corners of the globe, we've come together and we've grown together, doing what it takes to succeed. We've been out there, in the field, getting our hands dirty, doing, solving, rising to the challenge. Because experience is everything. We're ready for what's next. Ready to be part of the industries that build the present and power the future, that create the infrastructure and connect people. The industries that are making a better world, where we want to live. We are the disruptors, the implementers, the next great idea. And we're ready for the future of advanced digital technology, business, construction, energy, health, public safety, hospitality, tourism, manufacturing, automation, transportation. This is where we've learned what we're truly capable of. This is the moment we've been waiting for. We are SAIT. And this is the class of 2026.
What a great reminder of all your accomplishments. It's now time for the presentation of the graduates. Please remember, Convocation is a special day to honor all our graduates, from the first across the stage to the very last. To ensure every graduate receives the recognition they deserve, please remain in the auditorium for the entire ceremony. Graduates, after you cross the stage, kindly return to your seat and stay until the conclusion of the event. Are you ready? All right, let's do this. Two esteemed members of the SAIT community will be sharing the honor of announcing today's graduates. Paul Norris, instructor with the School of Construction, and Jan Hansen, instructor with the School of Hospitality and Tourism. Here's Paul Norris to start us off.
Thank you, Dr. Welch. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Just like a classroom. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. It's my honor and pleasure to present SAIT's Spring 2026 graduating class. Our graduates will cross the stage and pause for a photo with the dean of their school. Graduates, if you wish to forgo handshaking, simply cross your arms to signal this. You may have read in your program, Darby Photos, the official photographer for SAIT Convocation, is taking pictures of the graduates as they cross the stage. Each student will receive a free high-resolution download of their photo, courtesy of SAIT's Alumni and Development Department. Photos can be ordered after the ceremony using a special access code you'll receive by email in the coming days. We also want to hear from you on social media about this important day. Connect with us at SAIT Alumni and share your photos and videos using the hashtag SAIT2026. I ask friends and family to please hold your applause until the last graduate from each program has been announced. But if you've ever been to a graduation ceremony, no one ever does this, so you have about 5 seconds, so make it good. We will start with the School of Construction, also known as the SOC, and I invite my boss, Dean Jim Zautner, to take his position at the front of the stage. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the School of Construction, beginning with the Bachelor of Science Construction Project Management program. Ali Abu Ahmad. You've already seen this gentleman. This is Abby Armagan. Mohammed Awais. Fabiana Abril. Yichan Choi. Justin Dahlman. Brandon Descharme. You also know this person already. I went to see her in the back and she's like, "You used to teach me." And I had forgotten, but it was during COVID, so it wasn't my fault. Sophie Gloria Delicki. Bradley Gehrig. Ian Ho. Milo Hogenkamp. Matthew Johnston. Morgan Johnston. Alexander Kelly. Matea Lincoln. Manvinder Mund. Bailey Nugent. Shlok Patel. Moise Salim. Muhammad Shoaib. Nathan Taylor. Kathar Thraya. And lastly, Adili Irfan. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Bachelor of Applied Technical Geographic Information Systems program. The first is Abiodan Adiame. Babatunde Afolabi. Latifa Badmos. Gabrielle Batar. Whoops, sorry. Michaela Boatness. Vincent Churcher. Niall Conity. Ryan Constantine. Patrick Harrison. Carter Heel. Callie Hogan. Harrison Laborde. Anna Karen Martinez. Erwin Navale. Samantha Nichols. Emmanuel Parakim Tonepre. Aiden Pusevich. Avi Sharma. Augustina Udofia. And lastly, Emily Wetherill. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Architectural Technologies Diploma Program. These are my kids, starting with Ekta. Kian Aala. Huneida Abasamin. Two things about this kid, or this person, I called them kids, with respect. I taught his mom. Yep. Sometimes you feel young and then you teach their mom. Hi, Sylvie. And he's going to be cheering hard for Argentina tonight in the World Cup. Santiago Adrogue. Janine Ritz Ballesteros. Taesak Bang. Rafaela Barbosa Santana Marquez. Okay, beat that, everybody. This is Matthew Berry. Eric Batangatang. Robin J. Bernal. Sirac Bokre. Katie Briggs. This person plays rugby at SAIT and got Player of the Week. Jordan Brown. Zikan Chan. Rutel Rachespai Chahan. Lee Chan. Mika Cordero. Colby Crabtree. Carolyn de Oliveira. Karel Athea de Vera. Angelica Bella Delanco. He usually wears a bow tie. He got me into bow ties, this guy. Samuel Douglas. This is Sarah with no H. Sarah Emily Ego Rodriguez. Oh, that's not even faking. That's amazing. Sarah, you did so well. You did so standing. Oh! Standing. Oh! Oh my goodness. She did so well. I'm so proud of her. Way to go, Sarah. Marvin Fabito. Jean Fala. Hasti Fatabadi. Gabrielle Fernandez. Nia Ferrer. Liam Fogarty. Meredith Foster. Cash Fife. Rovik Gamweda. Hannah Janginish Gandhi. Akshayarsi Ganesh. Lena Garcia. Vaibhav Garg. Reina Gebauer. Fatima Ghaffari. And Molpreet Kaur Gunam. Shalane Grabador. Samuel Greenhalgh. Two things about this golfer. She owns the course record in Penticton, shooting a 66, and she has 5 holes in 1. Haley Hewer. Sin On Ho. Shane Hopkins. William Hounsome. Brianna Jesso. Kaylee Jin. Jesse Jones. Terrell Joseph. Jashanpreet Kaur. Jasmine Carr. Parwinder Carr. Christopher Kavanaugh. Brogan Kelly. Alexander Kuksai. Andreas Kavelstad. Hi, Jared. This is Venus's son. Hi, Jared. Venus Jasmine Label. Mingming Lee. Nicholas Luboya. Lucy Longstaff. Mika McGlaglang. Cheska Manahan. Austin McKerney. Charlene Mendoza. Pin Pin Me. Maria Isabella Morales. Andrew Morris. Haley Mulholland. Joyce Ng. Paige Nguyen. Arthur Charles Normandy. Chad Olison. Claire Olson. Jamie Otto. Laika Panalingan. Renalyn Paras. Ethan Pearson. Joshua Perizzolo. That's a mum for sure. Nikayla Petrus. Zubin Pulus. Nicholas Pruden. Abdul Rashad Rashid. Matthew Reddick. Nick Renner. Jenna Riley. Alexandra Rodriguez de la Piedra. Shaila Sabo. Simran Sandhu. Fazila Shaheen. Harman Singh. Kamanjat Singh. Kulwinder Singh. Priyanshu Singh. Kaiden Sloska. Shaden Smalling. Sahil Sohi. Jugal Saneri. Caitlin Stangness. Steffi Sito. Camilla Tran. Sarah Trimble. Leo Truant. Michaela Valiente. People are doing good. You guys are good today. Taylin Walsh. Josie Weber. Cade Witchert. Laura Weeb. And lastly, Tingzu Zhou. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Civil Engineering Technology Diploma Program, Construction Management concentration, starting out with Mabobe Abohassani. Adham Alhaj. Lorcel Alag. Jonah Amper. Gerald Bien Apale. Giancarlo Avila. Alex Bombach. Emily Berry. Rusty J. Senior. Jassy Chahil. Stephen Denton. Paulo Gallo. Brigham Grusendorf. Connor Harvey. Abdullah Hassan. Liam Penner. William Picard. Jovan Matthew Rabasura. Cameron Reddick. Paul Rakido. Janice Rodriguez. Malik Siliwani. Karen Sharma. Danny Shimbusho. Tej Partip Singh. Fathi Siraj. Carlo Tambuyat. And lastly, Bryce Van Tassel. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Civil Engineering Technology Diploma Program Municipal concentration, starting with Vatsal Ahir. Karen Joyce Apatad. Maxwell Brown. Mitu Chembanal Joy. Chao Chen. John Vincent Siriaco. Shanjut Kaur Dillon. Erica Litwin. Samantha Marcano. Alexandra Mendez. Anthony John Navor. John Zhao Hinwin. Richmond Afori Badu. Saksham Ore. Jamin Patel. Bipin Padel. Ian Roman Rivera. Sean Rumleski. Maria Savadera. Homer Talibeno. And lastly, Lu Shu. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Civil Engineering Technologies Diploma Virtual Design and Construction concentration, starting with Winjae Gu. Ian Lee. Alexander James Ledesma. Christopher Matson. Jason Nguyen. Lara Reyes. Harshit Saini. And lastly, Charmi Karen Tagupa. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Geomatics Engineering Technology Diploma Program, starting with Maria Hershey Bergonia. Robert Bird. Ariane Cayley. Ishan Cayley. Kiara Alyssa Lapig. Christopher Lundstead. Corbin Marcotte. David Manerick. Cadence Pertle. Jaden Riddell. Tosef Rubab. Jung Tai Shen. Bradford Sinex. Angel May Tagari. And lastly, Jabalen Yudan. As you can see from the program, the School of Construction is made up of both the technologies and the apprenticeships. We just went through 245 technology students, and for the apprentices, we have 4. And that's a new record. So it makes sense to me that these students should get the loudest ovation from all of you. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Carpenter Apprentice Program. Aaron Bayless. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduate from the Roofer Apprenticeship, Solomon Flaeg.
Richard Buck.
I now take pleasure in presenting the graduate from the Sheet Metal Worker Apprenticeship Program, Richard Buck. And finally for me, Raish George.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have the extreme pleasure presenting from the graduates from the School of Hospitality and Tourism. Our first group is from the Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism Management. Bao Che Dong. Amy Fa Lowe's. Christy Hammersley. Meg In Lee. Shayla Maruka. J. Air Ed McMullen. Trisha Nicole Mondito. Jocelyn Perez. I'm now take the pleasure of presenting the graduates from the Baking and Pastry Arts Diploma. Arozo Amenzato. Britlin Ashton. Kiera Baldonado. Tajjoopdeep Bansal. Leah Bezzaretti. Michelle Christou. Drew DeLong. Leah Dempsey. Davika DeWald. Lilu Rocks Gravel. Julia John. Parami Kumevit. Sorry. Taya Bean Kim. Haley Kopke. Kopecki. Haley Kopecki. David Kovac. Kenna McIntosh. Sophia Niello. Bree June Niven. Althea Giselle Ordano. Brooklyn Un. Leah Palot. Leah Palot. Dana Proser. Kazmiras Renwick. Kurt Salvacion. Shalaka Sandal Sunhal. Chloe Schaefer. Charlene Ska Sales. Trinity Spielman. Farah Tal. Sasha Vandalite. Sydney Watson. Pei-Yun Wu. Ru Xu. Elizabeth Ziegler. Leah Zellstrew. I now take the pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Culinary Arts Diploma. John Jeter Alfonso. Tyler Antonishin. Julius Arceo. Madeline Ayla Platero. Onilo or Eni Abwambi Ajui. Catherine Babin. Daniel Bogin. Alicia Brown. Clyde Irwin Busil. Patricia Isidore Gabigon. Rachel Kacha. Tyler Carlson. Blaise Charpentier. Hong Chen. Cui Chi. Hu Yang Chang. Marcus Caleo. Patrick Creary. Zero Yoan Quintu. Isaac Llewellyn Davis. Sean Dela Cruz. Sophia Avanechko. Ziying Feng. Kui Chiang. Rebecca Gillis. Jifan Gong. Ali Gonzalez Mar. Trinity Griffiths. Leah Giselle Guayado. Tanea Hardy. Morgan Hawes. Josh Hille. Alexander Hillier. Austin Holland. Sydney Hop. Evelina Hertzaya. Omar Ismail. Zan Jansen. Bowen Gian. Braden Johns. Jasleen Kurkor. Kor. Sorry, Jasleen Kor. I knew that. Shane Keeping. Maeve Kiernan. Yo-Young Kim. Logan Krotz.
Chef, remember me?
Tran Kiet Lee. Karim Mundani. Taryn McCrath. Taryn McCrath. Logan Muldowan. Dorian Monday. Lena Deliz Ortez.
How's it going?
Connor Orvis. Congratulations. Akil Ramban Suni. Suyang Park. Georgia Patrick. Parkin Putapuk. Don't butcher it. Noah Pierre Balquill. Annabelle Reyes Shane. Annika Richards. Rachel Rogowski. G. Ruan. Carl Salvacion. Grayson Scott.
Nice to see you, sir. Nice to see you, Franco.
Sunju Shi. Claire Slater. Zoe Stanford. Maria Isabel Stewart. Davinder Sudan. Savin Teja. Aiden Thibault. Abriana Waddell. Sonia Walker. Cam Wall. Ramsey Wall. Jidan Wang.
Hello.
Sydney Weipert. Brian Zhang. Guming Xu. I now take the pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Hospitality School Management Diploma. Rishi. Sofia Abelinde. Johanlyn Abarella. Vanessa Jane Placador. Dan Lee, Janice Aquino. Stella May Assi. Bukola Rafiat Bashir. Benjamin Bautista. Jessica Bernardo. Sade Black. Adam Blaskin. Gurman Singbrar. Angelica Chloe Brondiel. Jolance Burry. Hazel Busalanen. Angela Cababaros. Chelsea Janine Kapakit. Laikami Kasipong. Angela Castro. Bronte Chin. Alex Chibano. Hung Tram Dang. Obed Darko. Zira Denise De La Rosa. Almira de los Angeles. Patricia Directo. Jusara Duprado Blas Schubert. Emily Dyson. Eliza Estrivo. Lawrence Gabriel Evangelio. Esther Farlong. Chris Garcia. Ziad Ziggy. No, it's Ziggy though. Jade Ho. Mongju Shi. Ming Tan Huyen. Keilu Inshu. Krista Izuka. Alexandra Lewis Jacobe. Haley Jansen. Gurpreet Pring Sikanda. Gagandeep Kaur. Harman Vikur. Harpreet Kaur. Kirunjit Kaur. Kamalpreet Kaur. Kamalpreet Kaur. Kulwinder Kaur. Taranjeet Kaur. Gurmeen Kaur. Stephanie Lacasse. Jonah Lazo. Xiaoyan Li. Hyung Lei. Hyung Yi Lei. Sandy Liang. Sandy Liang. Jion Jonel Libed. Noak Hun Lee. Shu Lin. Ea Ann Lizano. Marietta Larinas. Yanru Lu. Beckham Lynch. Kwan Ha Ma. Sarah Malik. Dwayne Montero. Jenny Nabineg. Jesus Antonio Navarro Quintanas. Nguyen Win. Jewel Arwen Hierba. John Jester Nufabo. Navneet Panthania. Carl Piad. Mingyor True. Krishna Rashing Aja Singh Rathod. Devanshu Rihan. Thank you. Ilas Mera Rominas. Ria Rosello. Andrina Sonia. Brianna Short. Satnam Sidhu. Isabel Simons. Andrew Singh. Arshdeep Singh. Davinder Singh. Gurjaspreet Singh. Gurpreet Singh. Harbir Singh. Himat Singh. Ishita Singh. Jaspreet Singh.
It's Jugad.
Jugad Singh. Paranveer Singh. Rajbir Singh. Luan Sing Song. Marguerite Suriano. Sheena Maria Songa. Maria Tamio. Sudarth Thakur. Through to Tran. Ankar Ubi. Shri Ganesh Vanajabahavana Ramasan. Mackenzie Wilson. Zhongwei Liu. Olivia Woodrick. Okay, this is from, sorry, 1 second, please. Professional Cooking Diploma, Darren a Youngman. And last but not least, this is from our School of Cook Apprentice, Florence Rigos. President Ross, some candidates are absent today. I request that you admit each one to the appropriate credential.
On behalf of the authority of the Board of Governors and in conformity with the statutes of the province of Alberta, I admit each one to the appropriate credential in absentia.
President Ross, Chair Erickson, that concludes the presentation of our graduates. On behalf of all assembled here today, I introduce SAIT's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. You arrived here today.
Thank you, Paul and Jan. Congratulations, graduates. You arrived here today as SAIT students and you're leaving as members of the SAIT alumni family. Here to welcome you to the alumni family is Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, and friends. As introduced, I'm Heather Magatu, Vice President, Student Affairs and External Relations, and I am immensely proud to stand before you today to officially welcome you to the SAIT alumni family. You are joining nearly 300,000 fellow graduates who have gone on to build successful careers and fulfilling lives, who are making a difference in Calgary, Canada, and the world. Here's a fun fact. At this week's ceremonies, 399 of our 2026 grads were already SAIT alumni and returned to complete another program. This achievement reflects a commendable commitment to lifelong learning, so let's give them a special round of applause. While you're leaving SAIT as a graduate, your connection to your instructors, friends, fellow grads, and this institution does not stop today. Our alumni family is a network of people here to celebrate and support you as you move forward and inspire change in the world. Please stay engaged and stay connected. On behalf of myself, the Alumni and Development Team, and the SAIT alumni family, congratulations on this monumental achievement. We're honored to celebrate you, SAIT's newest alumni. Now sit back, relax, and let it all sink in. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. Graduates, we can't wait to see what you do next. In the words of some of our speakers, seize the opportunity to lead. Keep persevering, lean into your skills, and lean on your community and SAIT family. The future you want is yours for the taking, and it all started here at SAIT. Congratulations again, class of 2026. I now conclude this graduation ceremony. Please rise for the recessional. Family and friends, please allow the platform party and then the graduates to exit the hall before you depart. Thank you.